भाई क्या कर रहा है भाई? क्या प्लेसमेंट नहीं आ रहा हाथ में क्या?
Hi there, I am Yogendra and I have been working on Android devices for past 4 months, and there are things I want to share with you. It was worth it. So let's start from the beginning. It was started in October when I found an old Lenovo Vibe K5 that had stopped working and had not been repaired. So my first thought was to try fixing it, and I did. The phone was almost dead and was showing nothing on the screen. So I left it on charge for a while, and I saw hope as it turned on, and it got stuck on the logo. So I tried resetting it, but it didn't really work. I tried flashing the ROM, but it also didn't work at first try. After trying a couple of times, it eventually worked. However, the device always had at 0% battery and was running on Android 5.0, so I couldn't do much on it because most of the devices now requires at least Android 8. At this time, only 5% or less devices are using Android 8.1, so I had to fix it. So I started looking for a custom ROM, and I found one which was based on the Android 9.0, but I tried to get at least I could get at least Android 10.0. So I searched on XDA developers and I got one, an unofficial ROM. And the device was working smoother than before. I used that device for 3 months on a regular basis and I didn't face any issue. After fixing it, I thought there might be some more devices that could be revived, so I started looking for it. And I got 5 more devices. This is a Monster 3G5. I really love the size of this phone, but the exciting thing about this phone is it operates only on 512 MB of RAM and 4 gigs of space, and it is running on Android 6.0 when the other phones are sticking in 1 GB of RAM and 5 Android 5.0. So it's amazing. I'm using this phone for testing my apps and all this. And here's another device, Vivo Y15s. It's not really working. Whenever I plug the charger, it showed some light on the screen, but it didn't really turn on. I tried something, but it didn't really work. I don't know. I tried something with its kernel, and now it's dead. Um, and by dead I means dead. So kudos to me. This device is Lenovo K3 Note, and this device has broken power button and broken volume buttons as well. So I tried some tricks, jugaad, and it worked, and it turned on. So it was stuck on the boot loop. So I tried resetting it, and it worked. Then it fell off someday, and now again it's stuck on the boot loop, and now it's not turning on even after resetting and all this tries. So close, yet so far. This one is something special, a Sony Xperia. I really love this phone, but this phone is also stuck on the boot loop, and I tried many things, but it didn't really work out. So after all this, last device, Oppo A33F, I remember that device stopped working after a software update. First the speakers stopped working, then network IC went bad, and I tried replacing it, but it didn't really work. So after trying so many things on all these mobile devices, I tried to flash its ROM by second to last for previous updates, and it worked. However, it is still not detect the mobile networks, but the Wi-Fi is working and everything is working fine. So yeah, so I had 6 devices. I tried reviving them, and out of 6, 4 devices I revived, and 3 are still working. So that's it. That's what I've been up to in past few months. And there were also exams, so I'm a bit late, but it's okay. So after doing all these stuff, I saw an old phone with 512 MB of RAM running on Android 6.0 outperforms a newer phone, relatively newer phone, with 1 GB and 2 GB of RAM working on Android 5.0. So optimization of ROM and software is crucial for the productivity. And there are custom ROMs I tried, and I really love the custom ROMs, removing all the unnecessary things and keeping only the Android essentials. A de-googled phone and removed bloatware. After trying all these custom ROMs, I noticed that they are all same. So there are things that can be improved. So I thought of creating something of my own. You don't know? Wait a few. I'll be back.